Hello, welcome to Asian Petrolhead. Today we have the all-new 4th generation Hyundai Tucson for our night drive. It actually came with 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine, made it to 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Our tester also came with all-wheel drive system. So we're going to show you what it looks like from outside quickly, showing you the headlamp system, tail lamp system, and also show you the inside and go for a quick night drive. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. And some of you also mentioned in the comment section I should show less of the exterior design during the night drive. So let me just quickly show you the front design so I can show you the headlamp system. We have a clean looking hood line on the top, dark chrome grille in the middle. We also have hidden type DRL right there. Looks very nice. So I'm just going to put a B-roll showing you the headlamp system. Okay, that's with DRL headlamp system, high beam, and there's also a cornering lamp. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the front when you see it at night. So if you want to see more close-up, a more detailed review about the exterior design, please refer to daytime review above on the link. Okay, so this is what the side looks like at night. It actually came with crimson red. You can choose among 6 different exterior colors and 4 different interior colors, and our tester actually came with gray interior, so we're going to show you that in just a bit. So guys, do let me know which one is your favorite color combination in the comment section. For me, first Amazon gray and second crimson red. Really wish there was also bright blue for this car, just like Jamie said. And for me, I like the gray interior number 1 and black interior secondly. And our tester is wearing 19-inch rim. You can also choose it between 17, 18 or 19, and our tester came with 19-inch rims. It's wearing 235/55 by 19 on front and back. I really love how this door actually covers everything, so when you get in, you know, your pants doesn't get muddy at all. And also Jamie mentioned about this, you really have to push the door hard. If you just, the bushings right here is sort of very thick, so if you do not push it hard, it won't close. So that's about it. Full arch is not painted. I really love the silver garnish from the side. Now I'm talking a lot again. Let me also show you the car from the rear as well. Many people do prefer the front design, but I like rear design as well. Look at all the details they put here for the rear design. It's like a jewel pattern inside here. It's like arrows, sharp triangles here, and the tail lamp actually connects all the way to the rear, giving it very nice stance. And we have a flat Hyundai logo for the first time. And yes, many people kind of talked about, you know, Genesis GV70 has rear window wiper right here, but this actually has a hidden type on the top, so I think that's a better design, you know, even compared to Genesis GV70. And this is the turn signal. Let me just put a B-roll out. This is the backup lamp and turn signal. So many people don't like to have the turn signal on the bottom, but it's actually separated like that. And I asked the Hyundai folks, one of the Hyundai representatives, and why did you guys design it like that? And they just said, you know, last generation also had it separated like this, and they think it looks premium, you know, up and down like this. So guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. We also have a silver skid plate and some patterns on the bottom. Trunk size, you know, pretty large. This has about 622 liter VDA standard, which is pretty darn good for this class, I think. You know, yeah. So more about trunks, you know, you can refer to our daytime review. All right. Okay, let me also show you the second row seats. We have LED lamps inside all, so it looks quite nice too. Window actually is full automatic, comes down all the way. Soft touching material. We have a 2-line chrome line that's starts from the center stack, is carried all the way to the second row seats, not to the trunk but up to here, and I think that's a very good design thing that just makes the interior look very connected. And they used a cloth material, you know, I kind of like it. It's dark color, so it's not going to get dirty. Soft touching material and hard plastic on the bottom. Even this part is leather, covered with leather, and you know, we have some high black glossy material here, but it seems to be all right. You know, 2-stage heated seats right there. So you guys know I'm about 6'2", and there's plenty of space for my feet. First of all, that's really important when you're going for long distance journeys. Look at that. And legroom is also very nice, and headroom is also very generous as well. I think I can fit a fist between my head and the roof. Like I told you, we have LED reading lamp there, some handle and hanger there too. Well, we also have 2 air vents for the second row passengers, 2 USB charging ports, you know, hump in the middle, but it's not so large. So, I mean, I could even sit in the middle, won't be that hard either. So we also have 2 map pockets, and like I told you, these seats do not slide, but it actually reclines about this much, so that's pretty nice, I would say. And like I told you, this came with gray interior, but you know, it's where people kick most is covered with black, so I think that's a very good color scheme going on there, because you know, most people will kick, right? So wherever that will get dirty, they just place it with black. So I think that's pretty good design. Just like I told you, if you don't close it hard, it will not close. So we also have a big Paramex sunroof on the top, good armrest with 2 cup holders. And I'm going to show you the moon lamp. This car has moon lamp, but does not have it for the second row seat. So let me just move to the first row seats. We have a cup holder here. So actually water bottle holder, I should say. Okay, so it says Tucson here. So that's about the second row seats. Let me just show you the first row seats then. Let me just start her up. There's also a mobile phone charger right there. Let me just start her up so we don't drain the battery. And this is what the key fob looks like, and it's really unfortunate that for 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine, Hyundai is not offering remote park assist here in Korea. I think they are kind of afraid that raising price too much. But it's weird because you can get it for the 2-liter diesel and also 1.6 liter turbo base hybrid. So come on, Hyundai. I mean, even as an option, I think it would be better if you let us choose it as an option as well. Okay, so we put that aside, and let me also show you the car from the driver's seat. Okay, we have a soft touching material here, cloth material, and 2 lines that starts from the center stack, is carried all the way to the second row seats. Some cloth material, soft touching material, high black glossy material, leather here, and hard plastics on the bottom. We show you moon lamp, but that's moon lamp over there. And we have a new 4-spoke steering wheel. It's pretty nice. Some people just don't like it, but leather feels great. Hard plastic, hard plastic, hard plastic, all leather here. But it feels where you touch the most is covered with nice leather. And you know, steering wheel and paddle shifter feels great. And now we have a new 10 core inch gauge cluster system and also infotainment screen. This also offers blind spot monitoring system, which will be very handy when you're making lane changes. But it's really unfortunate that Hyundai is not giving us any head-up display. You know, that would be nice if Hyundai offered it as an option as well. Okay, so maybe next year, Hyundai, please do give us head-up display. And this, if you see, does not have any cover on the top. So many were kind of curious or worried that what happens, would there be lots of glare? But you know, I showed you with the 7th owner's review with Jamie, and I tested today too, but it really does not glare at all. Even when look, it's got no glare whatsoever. So it's very, good system. It's very easy on your eye with great graphics. And some of you also asked me, can you change the digital gauge cluster theme without changing the drive mode? And my answer is no, you have to. That's only the way. Okay, and this 10.25 inch system shows lots of information with great graphics, but like I told you, there's no way you can change the theme without changing the drive mode. And sometimes the normal mode seems to be too bright because the background is white. So maybe Hyundai think about that. And hazard button here, 2 events on the bottom, new 10.25 inch infotainment screens. Looks good, graphic looks good. I'm going to show you everything about it pretty soon. And we also have touch sensitive buttons all on the bottom for the climate media controls. It's not hard to use. It actually works very nicely, but I just like to see few physical buttons and for example, for the volume and power button, and few temperature buttons on either side would be very nice. We also have a air cleaning mode, and we also have a diffuse button. This is when you have it off, only air comes out through full air vents on the top. But when you press this button, do you see that? There's also lots of small holes between the 2 air vents, and it also comes out through there. So it's pretty effective. Sometimes you don't want too much air blown to your face, and this will solve that problem. And let me also show you, this has lots and lots of features. Also USB charging port, 12-volt charging, 1 fast USB charging port, 3-stage heated and ventilations, seats, heated steering wheel, hill descent control, park sensor off, 360 camera looking like this. So this is nice. But during the daytime it's really nice. You can also zoom in and zoom out, and also change the settings, brightness, contrast, everything. So yes, it's got 360. So 3-stage for the passengers as well. 2 cup holders, all-wheel drive lock button, drive mode selector, auto start and stop off buttons. We also have a new button type gear selector. It's very simple to use. Just press parking, reverse, neutral, drive. And when you just shut off the car, it automatically goes into parking. I'm going to show you pretty soon, but when you drive, it's also quite safe system as well. Auto hold. Do you hear that? Electric parking, large storage area here, and inside as well. Let me also show you a few more features on this infotainment screen. Hyundai actually updated the icons a few days ago, and also map. So guys, do let me know what do you think about the new icons in the comment section. It works very nicely, and one of the subscriber also asked, can you use the glove, because he's from Canada. It's very cold, Canada, probably, right? So he asked, can you use the gloves and also use the touch sensitive buttons and also maps? And yes, you can do it. It's not as good as with the fingers, but you can certainly use it. Okay, so that's an answer to you. So built-in cameras for 2-way black box, you can get it as option. Valet mode, I'm not logged in. Hyundai Car Pay, like Samsung Pay, just drive to the gas station and it will pay for you. Quiet mode, you just press this button, and lowers volume to 7. So poor guy, you're there just driving yourself. Car to home, it's like car connectivity. I'm not logged in. And sound of nature, blue link and everything. So user manual, just show it to your phone and it will show all the options for the manual. So let's say driver assistance, and it will tell you with video and with the text. So that should be very nice. And some of you guys will be waiting for the moon lamp, so let me just show it to you. Go to light, ambient lights. Let's go to color. Actually, it's right here on the left side, on the middle right here, and for the passenger side. Okay, so let me just show you each color. Just put it there. That's polar white, moon white, oh, ocean blue, I skipped ice blue, jade green, Freesia yellow, orchid green, sunrise red, aura purple, lightning violet, and custom. You can choose among 64 colors, and red seems to be nice. I mean, or blue seems nice. So guys, do let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And overall, this car has everything, and just like I told you, except for the head-up display would have been very nice, and also park assist features. So guys, do let me know what you think about overall interior of this all-new Hyundai Tucson. Okay, now why don't we go out and drive this car, okay? And let me just also show you the headlamp system working. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam. And this is cornering lamp. Do you see that? On the right, on the left. So, but it's got no fog lamp. So let me just get out and start driving this car, okay? Alright guys, on the road with all new Hyundai Tucson with 1.6 liter turbo. Engine feels very quiet, and also it pulls very linearly. I'm going to show you pretty soon, but this afternoon it also handled very nice. Visibility is very nice, just like any other Hyundai models. It's got large windows all around. We also have blind spot alert system and also monitoring system, which will help you greatly during your lane changes. And this 1.6 liter turbo feels very smooth and nicely isolated, and this afternoon it also pulled very nicely all throughout RPM range, and I'm going to show you pretty soon how it pulls. And we also have adaptive cruise control, which will be very handy in congested area. And we set it up to 62, and it is going to slow down. And if the lead car departs within 5 seconds, it will automatically follow. But if it exceeds 5 seconds, let me just show, it's going to say use the switch or use the gas pedal. Use the switch or pedal to accelerate. So it's a very convenient system. We have lots and lots of traffic here in Korea, so it should be very handy. We also have auto hold here, so you don't have to keep on pressing on the brakes. And we also have a auto start and stuff. You can turn it off. But the problem is every time you have to turn it off, every time you turn the car back on, same as auto hold as well. So I mean, that's something I wish Hyundai would fix later on. And it also says lead car is driving away. Let's say you're texting and stuff like that. If you don't notice the front car driving away, then it's going to say, hey driver, it's time to drive. So it's actually very pleasant to be driving this car. This is 1.6 liter turbo, is exactly the same unit which you can also find from Hyundai Sonata Sensus and also Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Makes about 180 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. It's not like a sports car fast, but it pulls very linearly all throughout the RPM range. It took us about 8.3 seconds this afternoon to 60 miles, and braking was actually very excellent. It only took about 110 feet, so I thought it was Kia Stinger, but that's actually new Kia Stinger. With the new tail lamps. You guys do let me know what do you think about that. It looks quite sexy. I like it. So I'm going to show you pretty soon. We have a total 4 drive modes. Let's start driving with normal mode. Out of gas, range only 72 kilometers. So looks like we have to go hit the gas station. Okay. And we have a heated steering wheel, which is very handy because it's minus -3 Celsius. Getting cold. It wasn't that cold this winter here in Korea, but it's getting cold, and next week's gonna be crazy. So yes. So when you wake up, the transition is quite smooth as well. So now we are in, let's say, now we're in normal mode. Let's just put the foot down. So it pulls very nicely. Just like I told you, it's same units you can find in Hyundai Sonata Sensuous and also Elantra N9. Felt like too much power for Elantra N9. Quite okay for, you know, Sonata Sensuous, but this feels a little bit heavy, but it pulls very linearly all throughout the RPM range. So let me just put the car into sports mode. And engine is mated to 7-speed dual clutch transmission. You know, seems to be responding very nicely. Very eager to shift. 4, 5. Now I'm so used to 8-speed automatic, wish there was one more gear, but this actually behaves very nicely. Very eager to shift. And there's no sound generator for this Hyundai Tucson with 1.6 liter turbo. So I like it. So pulling. This 1.6 liter turbo really loves to rev. And this all-new Hyundai Tucson feels very stable even on very, very high speed. It's a bit windy, but this afternoon it was quite nicely isolated too, but it's a bit noisy right now. This is getting cold and getting windy. But when you just dial it back to normal, it can be a very good highway cruiser as well. Just let you hear one more time. Just pulls very nicely, linearly. And this 1.6 liter turbo also has something called CVVD, continuous variable valve durations. So it just pulls very linearly. I'm noticing it feels very smooth climbing up the red line. So it's a very good unit. And let me just show you the 7-speed. 5, 4, 3, 2. So it shifts very eagerly. Fast too, but it also is quite smooth as well. And some people might be curious, you know, is this smooth, the 7-speed DCT? Yes, I mean, if you abuse it like this, it would be, of course, it would be jerky, but if you just drive smoothly, no problem. And let me just turn on the adaptive cruise control. This adaptive cruise control actually talks to the navigation. I set it to 90 kilometers per hour, but it wouldn't go faster because it knows it's an average speed zone right here. So if I go over 80 kilometers per hour, it's gonna give me a ticket. So the all-new Hyundai Tucson knows, and so it's driving very slowly. And like I showed you during the daytime review, it's got very nice lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control. It's a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center, and if there was a car, it would also keep a safe distance with the car in front. And it's a very easy system. Yeah, just like I told you, even it will work during the rush hour, so it's a very nice system. Okay, let me just let you hear the 8-speaker sound system by Boss. Really wish there was at least a knob for the volume.
차대는 경쟁자
So it sounds pretty nice. So guys, let me know how do you like the ball sound in the comment section. So we just passed the average speed zone, so let me just let you hear it one more time. Yes, pulls linearly. Nice. Handles very nicely too. I was very surprised this afternoon. Nice. Some more camera detector. And some people, you know, were curious, how do I know where their camera detectors? If you drive recent Korean cars or navigation, if you have, they have all these spots on the map, so it'll tell you whether there's going to be a camera detector ahead. Okay. And some people were curious whether do I have enough headroom on the driver's seat. And for this all-new Hyundai Tucson, just like the second row seats, I can't fit a fist between my head and the ceiling. So if you're 6'2", I'm 6'2", should be fine. 6'4", should be fine. 6'6", I'm not really sure. But this feels very, very spacious for compact SUV. It's a little bit narrower, but inside, I think it's very equivalent to even Hyundai Santa Fe. So we have it with long wheelbase model. So if you don't like to drive such a big, large car, I think, you know, this all-new Hyundai Tucson should be very on the spot. All right, guys, this has been our night drive with all-new Hyundai Tucson with 1.6-liter turbo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy New Year's, and we'll be back with much, much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys. See you soon. Stay healthy and bye-bye.